First of all, much protection and love and respect to you and your listeners.
Thank you.
And last week, I wanted to follow up on a caller after me,
Hmm.
asking if you remember, what's the point if only a few people in the world like yourself and others have this
Mm.
awakening?
Mm.
What are the rest of us uh, plebes in low life to do? And and my answer to that is and I wanted you to respond to it, um, is that enlightened, we're already enlightened. You know,
Mm.
if that gentleman, I'm sure, knows everything I'm saying. It's all out there. But how do you recognize it and know it and be in it and let it expand within you? I think that's possible for all of us.
Mm.
And why do that is because we want to get beyond the psychological, beyond our ego. So that's one thing I wanted you to respond to. And the other thing is, I have a hard time with who am I? And it's probably so easy that I probably overlook it.
Mm.
I ask myself, sometimes I think I get it. Yeah, I'm asking who am I, and I don't see who it is. I just see it thoughts. But
Mm.
and so I practice asking myself, who are these thoughts talking to? And sometimes that makes me feel like I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
So I wanted you to speak to that. And I love your dog, by the way. I have a cat,
Oh,
and
nice.
I'm alone, and we have a really good relationship. So I
Yeah.
respect that. Yeah.
Yeah, I love animals. I would love to have a cat, but Khaleesi would eat it, I think. I think that cats are amazing though. They're so confident and sly and um, yeah, present as well. I love it. So I'll answer the second question first because it's the nearest one to my memory. Um, oh no, I've forgotten it. I'm so sorry.
You,
What's the second one again? Just remind me of the sentence.
how to continue developing the right way to asking that question, who am I?
Oh, who am
I
I? Ah, yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah,
I'm not expecting enlightenment overnight. I just want to,
yeah,
I'm very disciplined. I'm ready to do this for the rest of my life. I just
yeah,
want to know that I'm going in the right direction with it.
yeah. So I was never a fan of the "Who am I" question either, to be honest with you, and I didn't really do it. So I couldn't really get into it, like because it just didn't really do anything for me. What did do something for me, which was from I think from Nisargadatta Maharaj, Ramesh and Roger were my teacher, and it was more sitting in the I am,
Yeah.
and that kind of like just moving my attention back to I am or presence really like I could
Yeah.
just feel this emptiness, and it was like
Yeah.
almost like the questions became irrelevant. The who am I just it seemed a bit abstract or maybe a bit complex or too simplistic. I'm not sure which one it is. Like for me, so I didn't really do it. So I really understand that, and if you find that that's not like resonating so much with you, then you can move to what resonates with you more. Like to me, it was more than Nisargadatta, the putting the attention in the I am, and then like just a gentle exploration, like so see it, so just exploring, like who is experiencing this right now, or what is experiencing that, and you can just do that with a teacher, like so with somebody that's online speaking, like when they're speaking and they're pointing out these things, that can kind of happen and dissolve the mind as well, and also reading books. So if it doesn't resonate and you find that it just makes more confusion or just frustrates, then I would let it go and find something else that resonates with you more. It never was my thing, that as well. But for some people it works, and works in the sense that like something really profound is seen there. Like I mean, then you begin to question like who does it work for? But that's down the rabbit hole. Like so we get into all of that. And then we move on to the next question, which was your first question, which is about how many people get enlightened. Like when the guy was speaking last week,
Yes.
I didn't agree with him that only very few people wake up. That was his perspective. I just didn't really argue with him about it.
Yes.
So to me, I feel like people are waking up all the time, and I feel like I see a lot of it. Um, but I also feel like waking up is a collective thing. So I feel like we're like ants, just very a lot bigger and maybe more intelligent. But it's like like we work as a group, and so as more people in society begin to wake up, it will pass to people a lot quicker, and the whole of the society will begin to wake up. So it will
Like a
be,
vaccine.
yeah. So people, like a vaccine. Yeah. So people like 50 years ago, I suspect it would have been a lot harder, and now and we'll notice it being quicker and quicker and quicker the more people that get into it. It's also like an idea, like memes. Have you ever heard of memes? Like an idea, how an idea spreads. Although non-duality isn't an idea, but it's the same type of thing. It's a feeling, it's a vibration. And it's like when some people start talking, or a meme is like when people start talking about the idea of God, it begins to spread like a gene almost into an idea that grows amongst society. But this is an energetic thing that will grow amongst society. So it is a collective thing, and it's not really that some people wake up with other people waking up, because we're all connected. So it's not really like that, and I just don't see it like that. There's people that are awake and people that aren't.
Yeah, I think it's a really, thank you. I'm not going to take more of your time. I really like what you said, that it's also collective, because
Totally.
I feel that here in America, it's real, we're just breaking all the molds here with
Yeah.
this craziness here. And it's really forcing people to do soul searching on what's the difference between truth and non-truth and all that
Yeah.
on that level,
Yeah, yeah.
And then also the other thing I wanted to comment is, I think it's a tremendous progress to at least recognize and appreciate the idea of enlightenment and what that is. And I'm prepared to spend the rest of my life. I've had moments.
Yeah.
I've had enlightened moments that give me a snapshot in my mind of where I'm going,
Yeah.
and it's worth spending your life trying to achieve. Yeah.
It's really beautiful, like that dedication to it. Like I can really feel that. Like that. Yeah. There's nothing more sacred than that. It is really beautiful, and in the end, like everything that you do in this life, it's like you're giving to society, because it's actually humanity that's waking up. Like life is creating a civilization to become self-conscious of itself. So it's like you are part of the group. So you're at the forefront of part of the group that's waking up. Like it's like the whole group, like the whole of society will wake up eventually. It's like I imagine it like ants. Like if you think of like your work is like the ant that goes out and explores the environment for food, and then brings it back for the hive, and then you have this long line of ants like passing the food down the chain. This is what waking up. We're like a collective animal. We're not like a singular animal. We work as a group. We're not really unconnected. We're always connected energetically. So what your neighbor feels, you feel. There's no separation really between us.
My neighbor, and also people like you and the rest of us that just help encourage us and reinforce that we're on the right path.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful to you for these YouTube sessions. Thank you.
Oh, nice. It's a pleasure.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. Thank you. So nice to speak with you again.
Okay. You pronounced my name correctly. Thank you.
I did. Oh, good. I was going to ask. I think that's Scottish name, isn't it?
It is, and I have a joke when people say, when they've never heard of it. I don't have any Scottish blood, but I say it's used as a pronoun like Lord of the Manor, but I tell them I'm the only laird without any manners.
I think actually, I'm Scottish, so Cairns is a Scottish name. I think actually my grand's family last name was Laird, I think.
Yes.
I have to ask my mum about that.
Yes, Lisa, I remember you saying that.
Yeah. Nice.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right,
Bye.
take care. See you soon.